If I was doing a performance and that music was playing in the lobby, I would go to the sound technician and say, turn it off. That music is copyrighted. We'll use original music, not your music, our music. The Linda and Cole band, the Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band, the copyrights don't exist. It's free to use. Find it on Drooble under Cole Spivey. Find it on YouTube under Cole Spivey. No copyrights. You can use it freely, however you like. It's free for you to use. Even my song Greyhound West and the new song that you've listened to already, known as Good News. Still present. Actually have coleslaw here at Raising Cane's. I told the black man at the Raising Cane's, do you know what a good night is? It's when you know you have 3 children. Mine are named David, Elizabeth, and Gwendolyn, and only Jesus Christ can give it to you. And he said, yes, sir. And that was it. He didn't say, yes, sir, have a good night. He just said, yes, sir. Let's have a good one. Now, if you have a vehicle, you can advertise on Firefly. I'm about to pull up to a Firefly. You can put these on your car. It has a GPS device, and you can advertise and make extra money. I am considering it myself. It's a little bit of work. Probably going through a car wash is very difficult. They probably can remove them, but they make a little extra money, and that can help. And I've looked into Firefly. I also looked into Monster energy drink, and they wanted to paint it on my car. But Firefly might be something I have to do. There we go. That changes everything. The angling. There we go. That's everything in filmmaking. The angling of something, how it's angled, the shot, everything. Ask Catherine Bigelow. Ask her in person. Does the angle matter in filmmaking? She would, with a tear in her eye, she would say, yes, the angle is everything. How the shot is composed is everything in filmmaking. Because that way, you can't see the firefly until I go like that. Can you? You ran it right there. So the war continues in different fashions. Now we have a man that was murdered because of legalism, your legalism. I didn't write the law. He had a counterfeit 20. His name was George Floyd. He was murdered in public before his audience of people, the onlookers. They're similar to an audience. Just as the Romans murdered the Christians with an audience. They had these devices right here. Look, Catherine, do you see it? That's a device. It's an Apple device. It records you. Not just you, but anybody that I pointed at. That device created a revolution. There were 4 or 5 of them. And they asked the police officer to say, you know, let's rewind. They asked the police officer for mercy. They said, listen, he's had enough. He can't breathe. We're asking for mercy. But not one time did I hear in the name of Christ. George Floyd asked for his mother on the battlefield of that war that they brought here to our country. Every soldier needs to be reevaluated in the police force because they were trained by the military to do one thing only. What was it, Catherine? They were trained to kill you. They were trained to kill you, Catherine Bigelow, just as they were trained to kill anyone. They were trained to kill, and that's not how we work the police force, or what we call the first responders. We don't call them police anymore. We don't call them officers. They're not military. This is not a war. This is what's called liberty, and allow it to be. Before we rise up one day and one night, and every police officer is removed from their vehicle. And every police officer is removed from their position forever. As in a blink of an eye, boom. As in an HK7, boom, right through Kevlar. We have the right to form our own militia. I have the right to rise up and start the New Liberty Party. I have the right to retake the country. I have the right to be my own, whatever it is I want to be, even commander of chief. It doesn't matter. Maybe George Washington stuttered a little bit. Maybe he did. But I have the right to be a commander-in-chief. It's a big task, but I have the right to be that. And I have the right to seize things through military control. Using an HK7, anyone that wants to go out there and buy it for me. I won't have it. I'll use only this. Right here. I'll use this. This pin and that device. These things right here. That's what I'll use. And I have the right to retake this country because we have the right to form our own militia. We do. It's in the Constitution. Anybody can form a militia. Just as the Viet Cong helped out the NVA. Do you see what I'm saying? They could not be stopped. They could not dig a hole out of a hole. That was something a soldier said because he was so crazy. They could not find the enemy. You will not find the enemy. You will not find them. And I have the right to form this militia and conquer you. And one night we'll have the right to pull you from your vehicle and cease you out of all times. Turn in your badge and sidearm. Turn in your badge and sidearm now. Immediately, I command you. Listen to me now. This is a voice of command. Turn in your badge and sidearm. Your lethal sidearm. I don't care how I say it. Turn it in now. Marcel Marceau told the Nazi soldiers so that he could save 10,000 children. He told them, you're surrounded by the resistance. You're surrounded by the militia. Turn in your badge and sidearm. I won't say it again. This is not a warning. This is a command. And listen. You ever heard that? Listen. Third floor. Trunk open. Unfortunately, as long as there's going to be money, okay? It's an unfortunate thing, but unfortunately, as long as there will be money, there will be war. Money and war are best friends. So as long as we have money, then we have a war. They'll be best friends. When we get rid of money, then money goes away. And the war goes away. And then we have peace, which is a singular thing. We become one union and we have peace, which is what I want. I want us to have peace. That's all I want is peace. Just peace. One world of peace. That's not a lot to ask for, but unfortunately, it's everything. Because, and I'm just gonna say she, as in nature, seems to need money, but it has nothing to do with nature. It only has to do with the devil. Your money will never make you happy. Not in a million years. Your money will never make you happy. I'm not speaking to anyone particular. It'll only make you miserable. All right, that was Linda. Her friend cut herself at Einstein Bagels. You know, we were at the Einstein Bagels over off of Trinity, and we just walked in there, and a lady had cut herself. They were basically marching her out to the ER. They've got sharp knives at Einstein Bagels. I don't know what hospital she went to. It's 3 stitches. So it's going around. Be careful with knives, lady. Knives Out came out not very long ago. So we're going to copyright infringement. Blah, 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 blah. I run back to the car. These phone calls. More copyright. We'll cut it here. And I'm going to make an agreement with you people all over the nation and world. If you respect me and I walk up somewhere, don't have the copyright music playing because it bothers everything, and we have to take it out and we have to cut the sound. Sound's important. So when I'm at my, not happiest, but when I'm in a place that welcomes me, they'll have like original music playing. I've already come across a few places that's like a welcoming thing to me. Original music, not copyrighted music. Copyrighted music can block content. So I'll know that'll be a message to me as your leader. As your leader, it'll be a message to me. Then I'll know, okay, Cole's coming, turn on the original music only. I'll be like, okay, we're working here. Because this will go up on my YouTube, block content. The song, can't have it on there more than a second. If it was a Fleetwood Mac, they block it completely. I'd lose it. I have. It happened one time. Linda was on the couch, we were playing Dreams, Fleetwood Mac, went back, the whole entire thing was gone. They said, nope, you can't use Fleetwood Mac. Right, so we're looking for a birthday cake, to pick up a birthday cake and drop it off at your doorstep. The only thing is how do I get to them in the middle of the night? Yes, they're having like an immediate birthday party right here. They're cakes. So we're gonna figure it out. What do they want? They want, I don't know how to do it. It's in the middle of the night. These may be display cakes. So it's gonna be an Oreo cake, I see it. All right. They keep them locked. No, they don't keep them locked. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's right here, and it's hard to get to. This is what they're wanting right now. They want an Oreo cake. Okay. So this is what they want. I don't know how they package it. We're gonna figure it out as we go because I don't have time to mess around. This is what they want. So we'll figure it out, and that's the amount, which is $17.99. Just have to improv. All right, copyright. All right, there it is, right here. But you can hear the copyright going on. So this is probably a way to fold it like this right here. They're also wanting a balloon. So this is a birthday party that went awry or something. And then that'll be the top part of it right here. So this will all fold together ergonomically. And that will go in the center. Just like this. These two fold to the side right here. This will go down, and this will go this way. And this will go through here. And it'll fold. Just like that. I don't know if you can hear the music or not, but I hope that you can't, because that means that I have to turn it off. I can't really hear it that well, so we'll have to see how well you improve your speakers or your listening devices. Because the more I do this, the more you will die. I'm not talking to my father, I'm not talking to my enemy. At times I'm talking to my friend. Okay, yep, I see it. You can see here that there's two of them right here that go in this way. That's one that will go in. And this this is the other that will go in here, just like that. These two will go in here. I believe this is correct. And all I have to do is make these catch right there, and I'm in business. If I can make them catch. Yes, that catch. And this will catch. Just like this. These two, that's stable. These will catch like this. Through here. And it will catch through here. If I can get it, this part is the part that's crazy. That will catch. Okay, next. I think that goes on the outside. These will fold. Go in this one. Voila. Wonder if Marcel had to do this during World War II. Probably. He was commanded to by somebody probably upstairs to make sure the cake went through the resistance after they won the war. Which they stayed in that war for a long time. Probably for the rest of his life. In his head. Alright, we're gonna do the best we can on this. Right here to see if that works. It works. There we go. Put this sticker on the front. Just like this. I got the cake. Now some would say, diagonal, are you crazy? Yeah. What my soldiers will have a yellow and green for militia. They'll be yellow and green. Yellow and green are the colors. We have to be organized. There will be colors. Yellow and green. Yellow, green, and yellow. That will be our uniform. That way we can unite on those colors. Yellow and green. The red, white, and blue, that's your colors. You'll see us coming in the trees right down upon you. So, also our uniform will have tan on it too. We'll have tan as well as green and yellow. Yellow, green, and tan. Just like that. We'll use Native American symbols. All right, we're fighting with copyright. Happy birthday balloon is the next step. So I'm gonna give them one that represents my army. The army of Christ is coming. And we are about to get it right here. Yellow and green with tan. Yellow and green with tan. We can use this as a weight and take this balloon right here. Right here. See the yellow? See the green? Those are part of mine. We'll have every color, but there'll also be tan too. See it? See the tan in there? Okay. All right, here we go. Remember, my show's about delusion. Oh. Here we go. Copyright. You want that copyright, Boomer? Please scan it now. Scan item. Right. There it is. First time I established the colors of my army. Green and yellow. Tan. If you're following this, you're making notes. Got the receipt. Once the boomers are no more, then we'll be at war. Because they have the copyright. At that time, there won't be copyright. But there will be war. Trunk open. And how How am I going to keep these balloons in place, Boomer? What I'm going to do is put it on this. We'll also have gray. It's another color I haven't mentioned. As in the Rebels. And they're from all nations. All nations are welcome. All nations are welcome. All nations are welcome. We will fight the enemy together. The enemy will try to take it. The enemy will try to take it by force. We won't. We'll use the pen and what I'm holding. And our soldiers will allow it to happen. Right in the cart corral, enemy. Sound on this device for a text message is full blast. I don't know who did that. Please lower it to about 50%. I have already tried to do it within the app, and I tried to do it within Apple CarPlay. So stop screaming in my ear. It doesn't help. It's like the Pink Panther going off. That's the text. I have it. You know, the message is, it sounds like the Pink Panther, but I don't really know I don't know the name of the text sound, but it's loud, and stop doing that to me. Turn it down to about that amount. Okay? I'm getting sick of it. About that amount. About 20% or so, or maybe 50%. I've tried doing it myself in the app, and I know everything's got to be 100% in marriage, but please be respectful. It's a weird place to deliver a birthday cake, but there's houses everywhere. In my army, you'll be sober. No, not even smoking is allowed. Not in front of me, at least. Rusty's is right over here, and the place must be near it. Or is it at that place? How in the world? Oh, they're having the birthday party right now at Rusty's. Okay. They wanted candles. I couldn't get it. I couldn't find the candles, or we can't add charges within the app. They have to add them in the app. They've already been snickly about it. This must be where it's being dropped off right here. Rusty's is the name. Okay. We're in the parking lot of Rusty's. It's not going to be next door, I don't think. No. It's not going to be next door, because that's like, I don't know what that is. Okay. These shows, I go through a lot of ordeal to get them to you. So I hope you appreciate them. Okay, someone's having a birthday party in there. All right, trunk. Let's open. And it's connected to this. So I'm going to do it first. Get this out. And hopefully I'll be able to do this. That way I can connect it to this. This is kind of like a backup, like your second parachute, Bradley Cooper. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Nice little moon shot. Now, since we're going with Corona, I have to put this on right here, and hopefully the balloon will stay stable. Come on, takes a few seconds. There we go. There we go. We'll have to find a person. I don't even know their name yet. That's why you don't get all these in one take, because I use one device. Just like my army will be one device that will crush you and turn you into wine. The name is Sabrina, like the witch. All right. Told her about the extra charges. She's okay without the candles. She's, in case, you know this, the extra charges thing we have to watch out for. They've already got on to me about it. But regardless, We can't like make everything happen. We can try. But that's like an instant birthday party thing that you can just get just like that, and we'll run it to you as quick as possible. But it's going to strengthen my army, because karma builds an army, and the Viet Cong will tell you about that. That we were Christian soldiers. Remember that. But we can learn something from a faraway island. We can learn a whole lot from those people, because we did not win the Vietnam War. And it's debatable in the Afghan. I don't know if I was gonna say something about Alec Baldwin because of this. Pull the plug on that. There we go. He usually speaks for classical music on 101.1, the Symphony Classical, probably throughout the nation. They use Alec Baldwin's voice for a lot of that. Now, we're gonna head home to Edmund. Cat commercial. Yes, we did vlog. We have some writing time tonight. So we did vlog what was known as oh, we did do Waterville last night. Okay. We did the Waterville Cinema House, the Railroad Square Cinema House in Waterville. We got through that. So okay, so we're gonna have to make the next note card, which is gonna be the conversation in Waterville. So I'll call it something, probably Pepe Le Pew and Jonah's conversation, date 1. You know what I mean? So that way I know clearly that that's date 1. So it'll be Pepe Le Pew and Jonah's conversation in the date, or something like that. Pepe Le Pew and Jonah's date at the Railroad Square Cinema House. And I may shorten it, because last time I had to kind of abbreviate not really abbreviate, but I had to shorten the phrase of the scene, the last one I uploaded. You'll notice the difference on the YouTube. It's different than the one on the Facebook, which those are probably the only ones that you're able to see it, other than watching the YouTube where you can actually read the script. So tonight we get to take a break from that, but we get to do a cat commercial, and then we'll start editing and set everything up. All right? Thank y'all so much. Signing out. This is Cole Spivey, the Please Subscribe Show, hosted by moi, Cole Spivey. We'll get it one day. All right? My soldiers will have no fear. There he is. That's the kitty. There he goes. Very quick, kitty. I gotta keep up with you. The whole ritual. Now roll around like a well. A shark well tunnel. Where is it? There it is. That is the shark well tunnel that kitty likes to play in. Shark well tunnel. Kitty being a shamu. Shamu. Shamala. We all know what a shamu is. Same thing as a wacka wacka. A Pac-Man. Woo-wee. Look at that. I can figure it out really quick. Dance hopper. Swing. All right. Now, we don't have to write anything on Escape from Maine tonight, but I do have to get the note card eventually. So I'll have a note card waiting for me tomorrow. So work on the note card later on. No boomers allowed. Not my army.